Sunrise Interviews is brought to you by Valley Strong Credit Union.
2020 keeps bringing challenge after challenge our way, and those hard times can either make or break you. Resilience is key during hard times. And joining us this morning to talk about the 3 R's of resilience, how we can cultivate them in ourselves and even our children, Jessica Burzloff, a licensed marriage and family therapist. Good morning, Jessica. Thanks for joining us again.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I've been falling back on a lot of your advice lately, the giving myself grace, maybe putting on headphones and letting my children figure out their own arguments instead of stressing too much over them. So let's talk about resilience because we could all use some of that, and you've got a great way to think about it as far as distance learning goes.
Yes. Yeah, we're in week 3 now, week 4, and
300 something like that.
It's been rough going.
It certainly has.
But yeah, the way I'm trying to look at it as a mother of a kindergartner and also a mental health professional is, trying to accept that this is the way things are. So how can we utilize this situation to build resilience in our kids? And fortunately, I think that distance learning offers a really good opportunity to do that.
Okay, so how do we do that? What are the 3 R's?
So the first R is relationship. So it's important to remember that the situation where we all find ourselves in is stressful, and stress causes our body to produce cortisol, which over time can be toxic. And relationships help us to produce oxytocin, which is the feel-good love hormone. So the more time we spend with our loved ones, our kids, cuddling, hugging, and producing that oxytocin, that really helps to prevent that toxic stress buildup of cortisol. So that can really help.
Okay.
The second R is routine. As we've talked about many times on here, that creating a routine makes kids feel safe and can help them approach this new way of learning in a healthy way. And then finally, the last R is reframing. So we can sit here and talk about how impossible this situation is and how we can't stand it, we don't like it. But if we sit back and accept that maybe what we're going to teach our kids this year is how to be flexible and adapt and how to troubleshoot computer problems and learn Zoom, then maybe there's a way to reframe it to find the good in what's happening right now.
Yeah, you certainly do have to reframe it. They're not going to perhaps learn the same things at the same pace that they would if they were in a classroom. But if you can strengthen another muscle, that resilience muscle, if you still get something out of it, it's not a complete loss. And I think that is perhaps the way we have to go about it. And we've got to all give ourselves some grace here. This is hard. We all feel it.
And if this is the way forward, if this is our world is going to look more and more like this, then these are skills our kids are going to have to learn. And so we're just at the beginning, and it's always hard in the beginning. And that's something I think we should remember and remind our children as well. But it gets easier.
Yeah, and resilience is something you're going to need your entire life. Everywhere.
Absolutely.
In everything. Thank you, Jessica. We appreciate you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You as well. We'll be right back.